All right, we're back. How you doing, everybody? They call me Uncle Bruce because they just do, and I'm the creator of this channel here on YouTube called Stock Markets with Bruce. So welcome to the program. Welcome to the little hangout we have going here. The folks who hang out here the most are the members of this channel, predominantly. Makes sense, doesn't it? Why are people members of this channel rather than just, they just watch me for nothing and come and go as they wish? Look, you can watch me for nothing and come and go as you wish, of course. But a lot of folks hang out here as members because they share a lot of ideas together about making money. We love the markets and we're always fascinated by them, but we're kind of interested in making money from the markets. And the area we really zero in on is the option side of the market, where instead of just playing the options as gamblers, which we're 99.9% of the players are, they're on the casino floor pulling the slot machine handle in the options market, hoping to hit it big. We're the guys that own the slot machines. That's basically the difference here. This channel is made up of casinos as opposed to casinos customers. So we're the ones handing out the free drinks and putting on the fountain show and the volcano or whatever. And we're the ones making all the dough. That's simply the answer. My job is to try and, in a plain English kind of way, to explain to you what's happening in the market and how you can enjoy some nice dinner from the options market. And there it is, as simple as that. So we do follow market trends, and we do follow the world at large, and we do follow certain stocks. And one of them that we follow is GameStop, Sofi, a couple of those. GameStop, Sofi, Rocket Lab, 23andMe, Sofi 5, I've said it already, and the Magnificent Seven, the Nvidias of the world. And I talk to my viewers about writing options against stock they have. I talk to my viewers about writing poor man covered call contracts, where you buy a call way out in time, deep in the money, and then you write call options against it. I have lessons for all this in case you're wondering how the hell would I learn all this stuff. I talk about cash secured put writing. I talk about credit spread writing, all kinds of stuff. And so I try to help people in many ways, from many angles, because every viewer I have is different from the other viewer. I don't have just 38-year-old viewers that all make $100,000 a year and all want to quit their day jobs. That's not this channel's makeup. This channel's makeup of viewers runs from the 20s to the 80s, retired, going to be retired, just retired, want to retire but don't know how the hell that's going to happen, to those in the middle of their career, 3/4 of the way through their working careers, looking at their savings and their expenses and going, this is not working out. And to the middle of the road, you're down the highway halfway through your career, and beginners. And I've got viewers with all kinds of unique challenges that they're facing, because that is America, that's Canada, that's the UK, that's Europe, that's the top 10 G10 countries. We have issues as citizens of, and my viewers are predominantly the United States, Canada, Britain, Germany, all of Europe, Asia, Australia down under, South Americans, Caribbeans, Latin Americans, and a few from even Africa. So it's a worldwide audience that follows the old man. I'm 68. I'm going to be 69 this September. 69 years old. It's okay. Jerry Seinfeld is 70. I feel fine. If Jerry's still going, I'm good. And thank you very much, Jerry Seinfeld, for keeping it real. Anyway, here I am trying to explain to you in plain English what the hell is going on out there. The big question lately has been the GameStop question. What is up with GameStop? What's going to happen, and why is it going to happen, and how is it going to happen? We are waiting here, or I am scouring the news feeds, and I know my viewers are watching for this at all times. We are waiting to hear from Jefferies, the brokerage firm that GameStop has engaged to help them liquidate 45 million shares from their treasury for cash. As of, what was it, Friday? They announced this. It's Tuesday, and I don't know if they're done raising their $950 million yet. I think so. I think they're done. I think they're close to being done. We have had, 50 million trade yesterday and 90 million on Friday. So 140 million trades have gone through, 140 million shares of trading have gone through, plus pre-market and aftermarket and all that. This morning's pre-market, 1.3 million again. So there's been activity on the stock. There should have been more than enough to let them or help them or assist them in offering the stock. What I don't know is, has Jefferies contacted a number of institutional clients of theirs, and even before they were engaged to do this offering, and had they already arranged 25 million of the 45 million to be picked up, and the other 20 odd is now being done and has been done? I'm just waiting for them to officially announce, whoever is going to do it, that's done. And there are now 350 million shares outstanding instead of 306 million or whatever. And we have $2 billion in the bank, no debt. That's kind of what I'm, patiently waiting for the company to talk about. Because once that's done, once that is finito, we have a company with $2 billion in cash, 350 million shares outstanding. They're going to make money this year for the whole year. Don't get fooled by all the media crap about, they're losing $27 million in the first quarter. Oh, it's over. No. They're going to make money this year. But I don't know if GameStop, the public company GameStop, the company of the shares many of you own, or many of you have through options and you're writing options and everything, I have no idea if this corporation will be what it is today by the end of this year. Many, many, many changes could take place in the next 6 months that will blow your minds and will cause the street to go, what the hell's going on with these guys? That's what's going to happen, because New York has two analysts on. I think there's two analysts that analyze the stock at their peril, and they have a habit of pissing off every small retail investor again and again and again, because they call small retail investors like you idiots, morons, dumb money. They have no respect for you. They have no confidence in you. They don't give a crap about you. All they want out of Wall Street, all Wall Street wants from you, is for you to buy a mutual fund or a trade exchange, an ETF, an exchange traded fund, and put your money in there and shut the hell up. Leave us the hell alone. Let us nail your account up to 2% management fees, and let us take up to 20% of your profits, and just shut up, because we want to go on our private jet rides around the world. We want to see the Triple Crown. We want to see the Masters. We want to see the Indianapolis 500. We want to enjoy the world at large, and we don't need you to bother us with your $20,000 questions and $100,000 trading questions and all that other stuff. And we don't want you telling us that we're the idiots because you doubled your money this year on something like GameStop. We don't want it, and we don't want anything to do with you. Watch CNBC and just let us tell you through them how great we are and how stupid you are. That's the story. That's the deal. And no one can argue that argument. Except over here, we are doing what they're doing. You see, I'm helping you guys do what they're doing, except that the 2% management fee you're keeping yourself, because you're self-managing your account. You're not giving away 2%. The 20% of your profits that are disappearing inside your ETFs and stuff, that ain't happening. You keep all of it. You make all of it. You get all of it. And you're telling Wall Street to go screw themselves. And good on you. Good on you. Because If you are now getting to the point where you have $100 to $200 to $300,000 of assets that you're self-managing, start figuring it out with your calculator here. Some of you guys aren't good with numbers. I get it. Look, if you've got $200,000 that you're self-managing now, you're not paying $4,000 a year in management fees. Those are the fees. They are nailing you guys. They're taking 1/12 of that every month out of your account as a service fee, service charge, admin fee, what they call it, whatever they call it, consulting fee, blah, blah, blah. You're not paying $4,000 for that. For the next 15 years, you're not paying $4,000 for that per year. By the way, that's assuming you don't grow your account. That $60,000 you're not giving Wall Street, you're keeping for yourself. So you're already at $260,000 in the next 15 years. 20% of the profits you're going to make. In other words, if you could generate $50,000 a year on your money, $10,000 of it's going to Wall Street. They'll find a way to take it off the top. You'll never see it disappear on your account because it never got to your account. That's another $10,000 for 15 years. That's 150 more that you will underperform if you let them do it for you. You let them manage your money, you will give them $60,000 in fees and $150,000 more in profits. And there's double your money. You'll take that for yourself. So if you're watching me here and you're learning how to write options, and you're learning about the psychology of these markets, and you're understanding why markets do what they do, when interest rates do what they do, and inflation does what it does, because you're hanging out here listening to an old man who was a broker in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, and he was a branch manager of a brokerage firm, and he had a publicly traded company at one time, and he has all this experience, and he can tell you, here's how it is. If I can help you avoid those charges and wherever you're at now, 200,000, 400,000, you've got $1 million lying around, I probably might be able to help you not make a whole bunch of people in Wall Street a lot richer and let you make yourself richer, which means, in the funny kind of a way, you don't have to be very good. You don't have to be a very good manager to make a lot of money. That's the crazy thing about this whole business. You can be an average option writer. You can be an okay option writer. But because you're not getting nailed all of these SAP fees that they're nailing you through these managed funds, you can outdo these guys triple, quadruple, like not even blinking very hard. And I get this reaction from my viewers all the time. They tell me, look, man, I've had $25,000, $50,000, $80,000 tied up through my work through some kind of managed portfolio of services and investments and did it. And I get these statements now on my email, but I used to get them in envelopes, which I never opened. And it would say I made 3.8% last year on my money, or 4.7% return. And I'd look at the, I'd see a headline on CNN, or I'd see a flash on Twitter that says the Dow Jones is up 20% this year. And I'm going, I'm up 4.8. Why am I only up 4.8% if the Dow is up 20%? Where is this? Who's making the money and who isn't? Well, I know who's making the money. The guys that make the money are the ones that own the private jets or can charter the private jets from Westchester to wherever they want to go. They're the ones who are in Cape Cod in the summertime, Martha's Vineyard. They're the ones who are going to Aspen to go skiing. They're the ones who are sitting on a $2 million house in this area that I'm in right now, Palm Desert, California. They're around here, a couple of miles from here, at some of the most exclusive golf courses in all of the United States. They're sitting in Florida on those 80-foot, 120-foot, 200-foot large yachts that are all conveniently registered in the Cayman Islands. These guys are living the life that you used to watch on the lifestyles of the rich and famous when you were a child on TV. They're the ones doing that. You're the one working your ass off, trying to make it go every 2 weeks. You're trying to bring enough money in to just stay alive and make them and their friends very, very much more wealthy than you will ever imagine you can be. And I'm the guy who's trying to disrupt everything to say, why don't you self-manage your own money? And why don't you put a little money into yourself and learn how to write stock options? And I suggest, it's up to you, I have 17 classes available on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Take them one at a time for $150 a class, 2 hours long, hour and a half long. Start watching number 1 and number 2, number 3. By the time you watch a couple of my classes, you will start writing stock options. You're going to be so itchy, ready to go. You're just going to be wound up, and you're going to be doing what these folks pretty well. Everyone here with green green names in green type, they're all members. They're all option writers. You're going to do what they've been doing here. Some now for over 3.5 years. You're going to join these guys. And if you really get into it, you're going to become a member of this channel, and you'll likely go right up to Gold Bagel level. You won't even piss around with the other membership. You'll go right to here. You'll join me every morning, half an hour before I do this show, where I give you trading tips for Gold Bagel members only. And then you're going to talk to each other during the show. Then you're going to hang out on the Discord group, which you will send me a private email and say, Bruce, Uncle Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member now. I'd like to join the Discord group. I will then send you a link to that. And you're going to hang out with these kids right here, 24/7 if you want. So even when I'm not on the air, you're still going to be talking on how to write options and what to write options on and what to do here, how to do this, how to do that, how to do rollovers, how to do that, blah, 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 blah. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to become, sooner or later, a self-employed asset manager running your own miniature hedge fund, your own money. And whether you've got 100,000 or 200,000 or 500,000, 800,000, 5 million, it doesn't matter. You're going to be running your own little old hedge fund from wherever you are on the planet with one of these. That's all you need. And you're good to go to manage your account. You can write options around the world. Welcome to the party, pal. Look, if you've got, like I said, $200,000, you can give $4,000 a year to these managers, or you take all of my classes, 17 of them. That'll run you $2,550 at one at a time. You buy one at a time, it'll cost you $2,550. Less than 1 year's management fee for these guys. And what you're going to learn from these lessons is enough knowledge to be educated enough on how the basics of option writing works. I'm not going to put you into highly crazy, complex quantum physics type option strategy. Forget about it. Look at me. I'm old. You think I'm going to do that? Not a chance. I'm going to make it so easy for you. You're going to go, I can't believe this is so simple. And I can't believe it's legal. I can't believe I'm allowed to do this. I thought only the banks could do this, the big JP Morgans of the world and those multi-million-dollar bonus guys. I thought they could. I thought only them. And it's true. They do that over there. But they're not sharing the strategy with you guys. Why should they? They have private jets they go on to beautiful villas with beautiful people and beautiful children and wonderful plastic surgeons. Why would they want to talk to you about this? What's in it for them? Why do they need to make you richer? Come on, man. Let me manage your money for you and take your 3-4% and shut the hell up. That's it. Sorry, that's it. Okay. Welcome to the party. If you've taken the step to take classes, and I congratulate all of you who have been signing up for these classes, because I get the notification from PayPal. They send me notification, Mr. or Ms. So-and-so just purchased class number 1. I'm going, there's another one. Here's another one. Here we go. We got a new one. Number 1. Then I see a week later, just bought class number 2. I'm going, oh, they're into it. Oh, this is great. This is it. Once they've taken the second class, they're on their way. And sure as shooting, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, then it accelerates. They take classes faster. Because once you start writing options and you realize how you can make money doing this, you want to get all 17 classes under your belt right now. You were thinking, oh, it'll take me 6 months to watch them all. No, it'll take me 4 months. No, it'll take me 3 months. No, I'm going to get this done in a month. I am going to watch 3 classes a week, 4 classes a week, because this is life-changing information. And some of you will quickly figure out, my God, I'm getting 2% interest on it, 2.5%, 4%. I can write cash secured puts on GameStop, or I can write credit spreads on Nvidia. The number one hottest stock in the stock market is not GameStop. Nvidia, that's your number one trade among all of Wall Street's favorites. Nvidia. For my channel, I have a lot of people who love playing GameStop contracts and the shares. And Sofi. We love Sofi. That's the future, Marty. The future. The present. The hottest stock for option writing and income generation on this channel? Nvidia. AI, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, the Magnificent Seven for sure. You're going to figure out, oh my God, I didn't realize this, but I actually, with not even $100,000, I can bring in enough money every month that equals my paycheck at work. Easily equals my paycheck. The more I learn about option writing and the strategies that he's talking about, the quicker I'm figuring out I don't have to work anymore. I can replace my paycheck with this income here, with what I have. And I don't have a lot. I didn't know I could do this. No one's ever going to tell you. Not your boss. What, is your boss going to tell you? Hey, did you know you could watch Uncle Bruce and learn how to write options and then you could quit and leave us? You think your boss is going to tell you that? Are you kidding me? They've got you tied up in that cubicle for so little money. They're laughing in the background. They are laughing because, oh yeah, we got 100 saps out there. We only pay them $60,000-$80,000 a year. It's a joke. It's unbelievable. They make us millions and millions of dollars. We're the ones getting the bonuses. The owners are getting massive payouts, and we live a beautiful life thanks to those 300 employees that are working their butts off. Yeah, well, some of you might be able to get out, and you can get out in your 40s, your 30s, and for the rest of your life, never work for anyone else again but you. From wherever you want to be working from on this planet. Like, have you thought of taking a year to travel to Thailand? You want to travel in Thailand for a year. Indonesia. You want to go to Australia. You want to go to South America. You want to go to, I don't know, where do you want to go? You want to take a 2-month trip in Japan, and then you want to go see Singapore, and you want to go Malaysia, and then you want to see Bali, and you want to whatever. Doesn't matter where you want to go. It doesn't matter where you're going. As long as you have one of these devices with internet service, you are in business. You will come home, wherever your home is, with more money in your bank than you spent while you were away from home, because you're not going to be, you don't need to be in a Ritz-Carlton for 6 months straight. You're going to be traveling on, seeing places you've always wanted to see, and you're going to find deals because you've got the time to shop. You're not working anymore 50, 60 hours a week for that moron over there. You have all those hours now on yourself and your family. And whether you have children or not, or you're married or not, you'll decide where to go, when to go, how far, and for how long. And you will never work for anyone else again. That's the objective. Now, if you're 55, can I get you retired before you thought you could retire? Maybe. Maybe your retirement is a whole lot different than you ever imagined it to be because you were unrealistic or you don't understand what retirement really is. It's possible that in your 50s, with what you have asset-wise, you may have more than you need already to retire. To quote, stop working full-time and now work for yourself in a semi-retirement kind of way where I'm just watching the market every morning for a few hours because I can't sleep past 6 o'clock anyway. And I'm hanging out with this guy for a couple hours every day. I'm doing my option trades and the rest of the day is mine. This is okay. This sure beats going to work because, man, my back is killing me. My knee is sore. My ankle hurts. Whatever. Welcome to the party, pal. You got to start with class number 1. And if you do, and you do class number 2, number 3, great. one more thing, you will get to the point where you might need to talk to me one-on-one. You might need to do that. And talking to the others here, the regulars, you might go, yeah, they talk to him often privately. Why? Because you're all different. None of you are the same. And there are certain things you don't want to share with the rest of the world, obviously. And so you might contact me for a one-on-one session. It's going to run you $400, but it'll be an hour and a little more, maybe an hour and a half, where we hang out and we get to your situation and we figure out what you want to be doing and where you're at and where's your family at and your mom and dad and grandparents and your uncles and aunts and kids and all that. We got to figure out where are you and where are you going? Where can you go in the next 6 months to a year? We'll help figure you out on that. I may have the answer. I may not. I may have answers that you're going to go, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Geez, yeah, I'll call my tax accountant on that one. Right. Okay. But at least I now know what I'm talking about when I talk to my tax accountant because I have a plan. Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal. So that might be worth your while. You'll know when the time is right, if the time is ever right. It's okay. Now, look, any of you out there who are sitting on some big bills right now, are there people out there watching me that have credit card bills? Oh, yes. Do I have viewers that have got financial problems right now? Oh, yes, I do. I have viewers that have assets over here, bills over here, and they have a cash flow problem. And they're working, and they're retired, and they're bringing in income in there, but they're also, it all goes out the door this way, and there's this door over here, and they would like to be more efficient with the money they have, smarter, and so they watch me, they find me, I don't know how, but they find me, and then they look to me and say, can you help us with our situation? And I get this all the time where someone will say to me, yeah, we got about 4 credit cards that we've had for years, and we've been carrying balances lately because of circumstances out of our control. COVID, layoffs, illness, medical issues. One of us couldn't work for the last year, 6 months. We've been off and on, blah, blah, a million reasons. It's all right. It's okay. But then you tell me, some of you tell me, yeah, I have, we've got stock. My husband or my wife or the two of us used to work for company blah, blah, blah. And for years and years and years, we put into this savings plan at work and the employer matched it. And we ended up getting stock in the company that we were working for. And we now have 5,000 shares of blah, blah, blah stock. And it's just sitting in our 401k or whatever. And we got laid off. We got let go, or we're going to get let go. And these shares are going to be in our 401k, and we don't know what to do with them. What should we just hold them? Or can we write options on them? What? And this is where I come in and go, all right, let's see what you got here. And it shocks me. And I'm very happy when this happens. I'll be shocked to see that, oh my God, you guys have got $250,000 of stock in a publicly traded company that you can write options on. And the premium that you can collect from these contracts is more than what you got paid at work with. There's more money going to come into you now from owning these shares for the rest of your life, if you wish to, than you were working for, well, what you're making from your paycheck. And this is where people go, really? No. Well, we've had these for 10 years. I go, yeah, you could have quit your job 10 years ago. And they go, really? The reason we're sick, the reason my wife or my husband is not doing too well is because of the conditions at the office, at work. Whatever got a bad back because he was in the warehouse, or bad knee from whatever. Well, all right, that's the past. Let's talk about today and the future. Some of you with big credit card bills, you're carrying that on a monthly basis. You've got car loans, mortgages, insurance policies, you name it, and you've got these investments over here, and you're afraid to lose those, and you don't know how to manage them, and so they're being managed for you with 4, 5, 6% returns, which isn't enough to even cover inflation, let alone get you anywhere. And you're getting older, and your kids are growing up, and you're wondering, how the hell is this going to work? When the grandkids show up, what the hell's going to happen? writing options might be the source, might be the solution. And maybe, just maybe, the actual solution is to sell these assets you've got because they're underperforming and just liquidate them into capital. And now use this capital as a way to earn income from the capital by writing options. And it might be credit spreads, very, very conservative credit spread option writing strategies, the kind that banks and insurance companies use all the time, the kinds that multi-billion-dollar hedge funds that are not gamblers like riverboat gamblers, these are the conservative run outfits like the Warren Buffetts of the world. These kinds of folks are using strategies that are very conservative and are making money because of the amount of money they're managing. They can't help but make money. And now I'm steering you into that area because you're taking the classes to figure out what these options are all about. And now we get into how it'll work for your situation. And if you tell me what it is you need per month to get by on, then we'll have to find the strategy to help you get by on that strategy. We'll find that budget. We'll find that return if possible. We'll find it. And there's the key. Maybe you're a cash secured put writer. Maybe you'll sell as simple as, I have people who don't realize this. They own GameStop shares. Okay, they've had it for years. And they got 5,000 shares of GameStop. And they're just sitting on it. And they watch it go up, and they watch it go down, and they watch it go up, and they watch it go down. And then I come along and say, sell it right now at $22 a share, or whatever, and turn around immediately and write $22 cash secured puts against the stock. Good for January of 2025, which is 7 months from now. And you'll haul in $8, $9, $10 a share in cash right now, today. And that money is yours to do with what you wish. What you're doing is you're selling your stock and you're offering to buy it back. That's all you're doing. That's all this is. There's nothing complicated here. You're selling your stock, you're getting the cash for it. It's in your account. And now you're writing an option contract that obligates you to buy the stock back at the stock price you just sold it for. In other words, this money for 7 months. But in order for you to make that commitment, you will be paid so many dollars a share right now in cash, and you can keep it. And people are going, what? How the hell does that work? Well, it works. And so if I can bring you, if I can bring you $10 a share on 5,000 shares to write cash secured puts, that's 50 grand in your hand right now. You have 50 grand in cash from the contract. You just sold 5,000 shares at $22 a share. That's 110 grand. You got 110 grand sitting over here, 50 grand over here. That's 160,000 cash in your account, earning interest from your brokerage firm. If you have a margin account, you're earning interest. You get 4% interest a year. That's 1% every 3 months. 1% on 160,000 is $1,600 every 3 months. Now, that's assuming you leave all the money there and don't do anything with it. But if you've got credit card bills for $35,000 and you bring in 50 grand from writing cash secured puts, you can take 35 of that right now, pay off the 35,000 in credit cards, just eliminate. And that's 2% a month in interest you're not paying. That's $700 a month. Very good. And you don't have to make minimum payments either. And that might be $700 a month. So there's $1,400 a month you're not paying to your credit card company as of tonight, every month. And $1,400 is $2,000 gross income for most people. You got to make $2 grand gross to clear $1,400. So I just took $2,000 off your ass like that. That's what these classes can do. That's like a minimum. That's the starting line here. I'm not talking about breaking even. I'm not talking about just getting enough to get by so you can just survive another month. I'm talking about getting rich. I'm talking about becoming a member of the upper middle class. I'm trying to target people to get $30,000 a month into their hands. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm really up to here. You have to believe me or not. Well, follow these people in green for yourself and see if you find them credible or not. We'll go from there. It doesn't have to be GameStop shares. It can be any stock. It can be, you can sell GameStop shares and write cash secured puts on something else. If you want out of GameStop, you've had enough. I don't want it anymore. I can't stand it. I'm going to finally walk away at $22 a share. I'm walking away. But I want to now be involved in AI, or I want to be involved in Microsoft. I want to be involved in another company entirely. Sofi, I love Sofi. Well, then we'll write cash secured puts on Sofi. You will then take that cash, utilize that cash to buy these shares and write these contracts and bring in this wad of dough. We'll find the stock for you. And it can be as conservative as you own ETFs right now. You own exchange traded funds in your account. You got 250,000 of these things. And they're giving you 2% yields and blah, blah, blah. And they have all these fees and expenses. But you like them. You like them. Hey, you like them. Okay, sell those off, turn them into cash, and we could theoretically write cash secured puts on those because there's a likely an options market for them. Now, here's the downside to that. The chances are that the liquidity of those contracts is so pitiful because the rest of the market goes, these are garbage, that no one wants to buy your puts. And so you really have to walk away from these things and write cash secured puts on what the market really wants to invest in, which means the premiums are higher. That means more cash in your pocket. So instead of giving you 10% of your value of your ETF in cash using cash secured puts, if I can give you 30% on your cash, if you write a cash secured put on something much more popular, then that could really work out. And the other solution, another solution is we write credit spreads where you're going to write, let's say on Nvidia, the stock's 900, what's it right now? $947 a share. Let's pretend this is the day after tomorrow, okay? The earnings came out, the stock didn't do anything, and we're still at 947, 950 a share. Let's just pretend, okay? Because I'm not asking you to write credit spreads today. I'm waiting till after earnings. Okay, so it's next week, all right? Stock's at 950. I would be suggesting you look at writing $800 range contracts, put contracts on Nvidia. So you write a put contract, might be 820s, and you buy an $800 put contract below it, and there's a credit to you into your account. And you may find that the credit you can receive, depending on how many weeks out these contracts live, because there's every Friday there are contracts. So you can write a 1 week contract, a 2 week, a 3 week, a 6 week, a 10 week, a 12 week, a 3 month. You might be able to pull a credit spread out that brings you on a $2,000 commitment, brings you $350, 7.5%. No, more than that. Sorry, 15% or 17.5%, I should say. Anyway, $350 for every $2,000. And you've got 40 grand. You got 40,000 bucks. You can do 20 of these, and you'll bring in 20 times $350 a contract, which is $7,000. And this is a 1 month deal. It's a 1 month contract. You're going to do this for a month. It's called folding your arms and making money. And as long as those shares stay over 820 bucks a share, those contracts that you did that work on will die worthless, which is what you want, because you keep all the money you received, all 7,000. If that takes a month, you just hold in 7,000 US dollars for 1 month of your time on your $40,000. Can you live on 7,000 US? Can you? Would that help your RRSP or your 401k? Would that help your retirement account? Would that help your cash needs? What difference? Does that take your wife out of the workforce? Does it take you out of the workforce? Does it take both you and your wife out of the workforce? Does it turn both of you into part-time workers, from full-time workers to part-time workers doing something completely different? I don't know. Does it turn you into a stay-at-home part-time worker where you can now manage your assets, writing options? Does it mean that if you can do, say, 80,000 worth of this and bring in $14,000, $15,000 every 30 days, does this mean that you and your wife can now travel the world for 2 or 3 months per voyage, come home for a month or two, and leave again, and bring in this income from wherever you are? You have enough money paying the bills at home, you have enough money to pay on the road, and you still save money. Is this enough? And I'm talking about, you got 80 grand? I'm not talking about $800,000. I'm not talking you need $2 million. You could theoretically quit your day job with less than $100,000 in your hands and never work for anyone else ever again. You're working your own money, your own way. There are 17 classes. They're on stock markets at stockmarketswithbruce.ca. That's it. As soon as you want to make this move, then head over there and check out the classes, and away we go. If you want them all, if you want to buy them all today in one shot, you're saying to yourself, the only way I'm going to take these classes is I put some money on the table. $150 a class. I might not watch them enough for that. I might be that's not enough of a sting if I don't do it. But if I buy them all in one shot, I will watch these, because there's no damn way I'm going to let this amount of money stay. Then you send me $2,000. Send me $1,999 US to my PayPal account. Send me an email and say, Bruce, I just sent you $2,000 US. I want all 17 classes. I'll send you the links to all 17 in one shot. You can watch them as many times as you want, as long as you want, again and again and again. And you'll be running options pretty damn quick, because you're going to want to get your $2,000 back. And some of you may find that the first contract you write, the first time you write contracts, you might write 10 cash secured puts on Sofi at $10 a share, expiring in January 2025, and you're going to bring in $3,000. And Sofi in August, September hits $8, $9, $10 a share. These contracts go down to $1. You buy them back. You cleared $2,000 on 10 cash secured puts, and you're going to go, that just paid for all 17 classes. My first trade. And well, there you go. Okay. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Thank you all for supporting this channel, following this channel, taking the classes, being part of our lives, letting us help you better yourselves. Way to go. Now, quickly, GameStop. We're at $22 a share, $22.09, $22.07. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we are, but I'd like to be at $122, sure, but it's 22. We're waiting for the news. All right, the news of the completion of the financing. Now, the second shoe to drop. Would they issue warrants to all shareholders? This could happen. They might issue a dividend to all shareholders, which is comprised of a stock warrant. Now, what the hell is a stock warrant? A stock warrant is a little document, a little thingy. It's like a call option. And it comes with some rules. First thing it comes with is it's listed. It becomes a listed security. So if you own 1,000 shares of GameStop, you get 1,000 warrants. You own 5,000 shares of GameStop, you get 5,000 warrants. You're short 5,000 shares of GameStop, you're short 5,000 warrants. Now you got another problem, and this is what I'm talking about. The shorters are now sitting on 65 million short warrants on top of the 65 million short shares, and that's the stock we know about that's short. We know about the 65 million shares that are short. We don't know if it's 1.5 billion more on the derivatives market. That we don't know. Okay. So, the warrant deal might be something like, might come out like this. The company will say, congratulations, you just got a dividend. You just got some warrants. And you're sitting there going, oh, I got 3,500 shares. I just got 3,500 warrants. Oh, this is great. The company will say to you, you can do whatever you want with them. You can sell them in the open market, or you can exercise them. And you'll go, oh, well, what does that mean? Well, the exercise side of it is where you could theoretically take 3.5 warrants, add a $20 bill to that, and turn it into your broker and tell your broker, I want to buy another share of GameStop at $20 a share. And so 3.5 warrants plus $20 gets you another share of GameStop. GameStop has $20 more cash in its bank account. You have 3,500 warrants. You could buy 1,000 shares of GameStop at $20 a share, $20,000. You can give the company $20,000 if you wish. You're sitting there going, I don't have $20,000 to give GameStop. I don't have $20,000 that I can just come up with. So you can just sell your warrants into the open market. If the shares are trading at $23.50 a share, these warrants are worth $1 each. Because 3.5 warrants gets you a stock at $20. The stock's at $23.50. There's a $3.50 gain on the warrants, less divided by 3.5. They're worth $1 each. You can get $1 each for them, approximately. They might be going for $1.25 each because they're not. Those are options. Those are like a stock option, and they will have a 60, 90-day lifespan, and then they die and expire. The company might come out and say, First things first, everybody gets a warrant. Second thing, 3.5 warrants plus $20, you can get a stock. Third thing, all the warrants that are not exercised by the customers, when they die at the end, the company has already arranged that all warrants will be exercised. It's a bought deal. In other words, GameStop announces to the world, we're raising $2 billion in cash on top of the billion we just raised, doing these 45 million shares, on top of the billion we got already. We will have $4 billion cash in our hands in the next 90 days. That's what could be coming out. And there are 65 million shares short, 65 million warrants are short, and we got a short squeeze. And I think the shares could go to, let's say they go to $30 a share. They go up to 30, trade at 30 while the warrants are still going. What are your warrants worth? It takes 3.5 warrants plus $20 to get a share. The stock's trading at 30. I mean, if you exercise your warrants, you get stock at 20 that you could now sell at 30. I mean, you just made $10 profit. Well, your 3.5 warrants are worth $10. So that they're trading at somewhere around the $3 mark each. They're worth about $2.85 each in actual value. They might go for $3 on the open market. Now, you got 1,000 of them, so 3,500 of them, you can sell them for cash. You just got a gift from GameStop of 3,500 warrants for free that you can now sell for $3 each, let's say, suppose. You got $11,500, $10,500 in your hand from GameStop for being a shareholder of GameStop. The person that is short 3,500 shares or institution that is short 3,500 shares, they're short $10,500. They got to buy those warrants on the open market to not be short warrants, just to be short the stock. The problem is the stock's at 30, not at 20. They're short at 30 now. That's a problem too. Yes, it is. It's a delicious problem. This is a way for GameStop to screw the shorters. I mean, put the boots to these bastards. Now, if there's 1.5 billion shares shorted on the open derivatives market, those guys are now short 1.5 billion warrants. And I don't have an answer for those people except they better cover their stock and get out from under this nightmare. If the company came out tonight, let's just pretend here. First, they come out at noon hour today. We did a $45 million thing. We sold 45 million shares. We raised $900-something million. We got $2 billion in the bank. And then tonight, after the bell, announcement to shareholders. We're doing a warrants dividend, a warrants offering. All shareholders get warrants, including the 45 million that we just did, under these terms and conditions. Tomorrow morning or tonight in the after hours and tomorrow morning in the pre-market and tomorrow's trading day, these shares could go to $50 a share, just like that. Because the street will go, holy crap, the number of warrants and the amount of money they're going to raise and the number of shorters out there, oh, geez, these guys are going to want out. And if the company announces the dividend date, the date you get the warrants will be June 15th. That's the day we will give you the warrant. That's the dividend date. That's the dividend. That's the day we issue the warrants to everybody. And they are good until September 15th. Between now and June 15th, there will be a panic on every shorter's mind. I can't be short this stock on the 15th of June. There's no damn way I can be short this stock. Because if I'm short the stock, I'm short the warrants too. I got to buy my stock back and get out from under the short, which means 1.5 billion shares in the derivatives market have to be looked after. 665 million shares have to be looked after on the market itself that we are aware of. The options market will go nuts because if you've written calls, you're going to get stock called away from you. You're going to be short stock if you don't have the stock, and you're going to be short. You're going to be short warrants. You better cover that too. So the premiums will go up. The price will go up. The price and the premiums will go up. We will have mayhem in the markets, and it's a $2 billion problem minimum that GameStop is causing because it's a $2 billion financing that they have announced. It's a bought deal. Every warrant will be exercised. They will not expire worthless. They will be grabbed by the broker at the end, and we will pay $20 for every 3.5 of these. The company will raise this money. at 20 bucks a share. And I'm just using $20 a share. I'm throwing a number. I don't know the number. The number might be 25. The number might be 30. I don't know. I would love to be higher because I would love GameStop to say, yeah, we know the stock's trading at 22 right now. Yeah, we know that. We're going to give warrants to everybody to let everyone buy stock from our treasury at $30 a share. And the guys on Wall Street are going to go, these guys are morons. Who the hell is going to exercise a warrant at $30 a share when the stock's at 22? I mean, come on. How stupid is that? Except for the short position. That's how this is going to happen, because if they give them a 3-week window or a 1-month window before the warrants are issued, the shares could be at $40 a share before we even get to the dividend date. In other words, you folks at home are going to be sitting there going, well, I got these shares of GameStop and I'm going to get these warrants. Or I don't have shares in GameStop. I'm going to buy back my stock. I'm going to sell off. I'm going to buy back my cash secured put, and I'm going to buy up my stock again, and I'm going to get these warrants handed to me. The pressure on this stock will be unbelievable. And of course, if you've written cash secured puts, you're a happy camper, because if you've written $22 puts or $25 puts and the stock goes to $35, your puts are worth nothing. You can get them back for 50 cents. You sold them for $10, you can buy them back for 50 cents. Keep the $9.50. Use the cash to buy stock in the open market and say, thank you, sir, may I have another? And now you get the warrants. The shorters are short the warrants. If there are any left at that point in time, they have a month to get out. The stock could well have its run. The deal gets issued. The warrants trade like crazy for those 3 months. And we have billions of dollars added to the cash balance of GameStop. Now, why would GameStop do something like this? Think about that question. And the answer is simple. Ryan Cohen is sitting here going, I'm not going to run GameStop, the company anymore, the brick and mortar company. That's not my long-term game plan. My long-term game plan is to turn GameStop into a holding company, into an investment company. And I've already got it to $1 billion cash. Now I'm going to get it to $2 billion cash. And then I'm going to do a warrants offering like Bruce says, because Bruce, I should be listening to this guy. And Bruce says, I should sell 100 million shares at $30 a share for $3 billion more, and then I've got $5 billion cash, and then I'll sell GameStop, the brick and mortar company, to a private hedge fund for a couple of $1 billion because we've turned it around, we've cut the expenses, we've blown off the underperforming stores. This company now can make $200, $300 million a year, and we'll find a buyer for $2 billion. These guys will get their money out in 5 years as a private company, and we take the $2 billion, add it to our balance sheet. And we have $1 billion to $2 billion to $5 billion to $7 billion. We now have $7 billion cash in the bank with 450 million shares outstanding. That's what Ryan Cohen might be thinking here. Going, now I'm running a company with $7 billion in cash, and I can now go in and invest it in different companies. And GameStop, we'll call it now, Gme holding company, And that's the new name of the company. It's still trading on the open exchange. And we've got $7+ billion cash, 450 million shares against it. We're worth $17 a share in cash and whatever our investments turn into. That might be the future in the next 6 months. That's how fast this could happen. I'm just saying what could happen. You always come here going, well, what do you think? What's the possibility? What might happen? How would that happen if it were to happen? And why would I care? Would it be any good? So here's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a done deal, but it sounds kind of interesting to me. I would love to see this company raise billions of dollars to become an active investment entity. Yeah, because now these guys are IPO creators. These guys are investors in pre-IPO companies that are going to do IPOs. And this $7 billion could turn into $70 billion in the next 5 years because of IPOs and aftermarket trading and the cheap price these guys got stock at, and who knows what kind of options they can pull together. I mean, oh my God, this thing could go nuts. Now you got a stock that could be worth $170 in the next 5 years based on these kinds of investments. I'm just saying. And if you're running a cash secured put for 22, and the stock goes to 30, the cash secured put is worthless. You buy it back for next to nothing. You now write a $30 cash secured put, goes to $40 a share. You buy those back for next to nothing. Thank you very much. You write $50 cash secured put. You will write cash secured puts again and again and again and again and again as you haul in the dough, add it to your cash hoard, and keep going. You never owned a single share of this thing. You just are riding the stock with cash secured puts. You could do that. Or you could write put credit spreads. The higher the stock goes, the put credit spreads become worthless. You keep all that money, write another series of cash secured puts again and again and again. And you make money off of GameStop again and again and again. You never own the stock, like my viewers are doing on Nvidia right now. They're just making money off of Nvidia shares. They don't own a single share of Nvidia and never will. Because it's a $950 stock. Who the hell has that kind of money lying around? You don't need to buy $950 Nvidia to make money on Nvidia. Welcome to the party, pal. Take the classes, change your life, change the direction of your investment strategies, and stop paying these stupid 2% fees to these Wall Street leeches and 20% of your profits that you don't even know is going to them as well. And maybe someday you have enough money to charter a private jet to go somewhere. Maybe that's the way this game is going to play. You can't beat them. Why don't you join these guys? Welcome to the party. 5 minutes from now, we open for trading to start the day, and we'll figure out just, what's going on. I don't know for sure what's going on. I'm trying to figure out what the direction of where we could go. We'll see what happens. I haven't even talked to you guys. I haven't even talked to you guys about the title of my show. Like what I'm calling today's show. I haven't even talked to you about that. Oh my God, I'm so behind. So excited about how rich you guys are going to get around here. It's unbelievable. Unreal upside. The possibilities are just, oh my God, they're huge. Anyway, we're going comment now only for members of this channel. So please become a member of this channel. Join the family here. Become a member of this group and learn how to make money in this market, certainly from writing options, and also just being smarter when it comes to the psychology of these markets. It's unbelievable. Thank you all for being here. Look, today's show is called Trump Media Quarterly Sales, $770,000. GameStop, $890 million. Sofi, $908 million. One of these stocks are overpriced. Which one do you think it is? I believe that the Trump stock, the DJT stock, I have a belief that the just bear with me. The company's value based on its market cap, $6.6 billion for Donald Trump, Trump Media and Technology Group Corporation. Love this name, and I don't love this name. Here's a company. You want to talk about a show about nothing like Seinfeld? This is a show about nothing. Their sales, $700,000 for the quarter, which means in the stock market speak, they didn't make any money at all. They have no sales, zero sales, because they don't have a product. They have a mouth, they have a yap, and they have a personality, but they have no income. They also have another problem, though, for the shareholders of their own company. The spokesperson for this entity is about to receive billions of additional stock in stock awards for doing jack squat. And the dilution that this thing is going to see is going to be massive. But right now, $6.6 billion market cap value for DJT, with no sales and nothing but losses. Apparently, cash on hand, $273 million cash on hand at DJT. Cash on hand for GameStop will be $2 billion and maybe more, and cash on hand at Sofi, $4.6 billion. So you can't compare these three from a cash on hand point of view. One has billions in cash. Two of them have billions. One of them has millions. And when it comes to sales, one of them has less than $1 million in sales for a quarter. The other two are almost at $1 billion in sales. And what can I say? What do you do with that? I would just avoid it like the plague myself. I just avoid the thing and stay the hell away from it. But it's up to you to decide what to do. Where to go? Do you move into GameStop shares instead, or do you go into SoFi shares, or do you go into a A credit spread scenario, cash secured put scenario. We've talked about that here a million times. But yeah, DJT, oh my God. The Dow, by the way, we're down 196 going into the opening at the moment. I'm showing over on the S&P. Let's just get this updated if we can. GameStop's down 86 cents at 22.28. And that's not so bad, actually. Where are we at here? The Dow. Sorry, we're not down 196. I apologize. That was yesterday's close. We're up 16 on the Dow. We're up 16 on the Dow. We're down 7.7 on S&P. We're down 67 on NASDAQ. These are nothing burgers. The crude oil price down 117 a barrel to 78.63. So we're hanging around, 79 a barrel for oil. The Dow's just under 40,000. And so that's what we've got. All right, so we're going to open up with not a lot changed, but we're working it. Larry has hit the bells, and we're open for business. So now we can talk to you about what's really going on out there. And as we see what's really going on, we're going to see the direction of this market. Getting my money right. Yeah, Larry, Alberto, here we go, baby. Mandu number 5. Thanks, Larry. JJ, DJT is garbage. I couldn't agree more. No question about it. Not even $1 million in sales on a $6 billion valuation. Oh, guess what it's valued on? The hope, wishes, and dreams and aspirations of the serious right wing of the United States political group. And boy, is it radical to the right. Oh, is it radical? But hey, what can I say? It's incredible. The company is named after a guy who's on trial right now and has other legal issues and running for president. What a great country this is. It's incredible. It's okay. It's all right. Do what you want. You guys figure yourselves out. It's all right. I'm just trying to help my folks make money here. And if I can help you make money through option writing, that's all you need to worry about. That's all I have to worry about. But every once in a while, there are these anomalies that show up that just don't make sense. But hey, it be what it be. 21.72 right now on GameStop. We're down $1.36 or so. 21.79, 21.80. Looks like they're trying to take it back to 22 here. It's so far not much going on. 2.2 million traded so far this morning as we kind of start the deal. We're down about 11 cents on AMC. Apple is up 12 cents. Make it 14. Tesla's up $1.50. Nvidia is actually down $10 a share. So we were up 4 or 5 all morning. Now we're at 9.37. My advice to my viewers on Nvidia is just stay the hell away from it for now until day after tomorrow. Write brand new credit spreads, put credit spreads after the earnings when things settle back down. We might be 100 a share higher. We might be 100 a share lower. We might be 50 higher, 50 lower, 200 higher, 200 lower. I don't know. We'll see where it's at, and then we'll deal with it. It's okay. Mark Gibson, Uncle Bruce, you are the best. I sold Nvidia put credit for 24th of May. That's this Friday. 760, 780. I did 29 contracts, and I got $5.15 credit for the trade. So that was a $20 spread. I got a $5.15 credit. So the risk was, instead of $2,000 a contract, the risk was less than $1,500 a contract. 29 times, I bought them back for 44 cents. I made a profit of $13,659. And all I can say to that is, I can say a number of things. Congratulations. Well done. And thank you for whatever donation you make. And tell your friends on how you do it. And you never know, you might be able to convince someone to join this channel and also pick up some classes. Mark, you get thumbs up for me. That was easy. You get one of those too. Alberto, I'm sure will agree. Well done. Azeta State, Uncle Bruce, I have 31. January 25 GameStop, I rolled from 13 strikes. What is the best move? Sold for 5 each. How do you roll these? Again, I don't know what you have. Do you have $13 contracts? I don't know what you got. Do you have 5s? Do you have 30? You have 13s? Do you have something else? and you're looking to write, I think I've answered this question many times for people. It's pretty obvious what you should be doing. And if you've got Jan 25s, you can always look at June 25s, you can look at Jan 26s, and you can always move up and strike if you wish. Again, in any event, at the moment, GameStop 21.48, it's actually going in your direction. With the stock dropping, this is good for you because those 13s are going down in price. Maybe making a rollover simpler. Now, the rollover you execute might only get you to $16 or $17 a share. Maybe it gets you to 18. Maybe it gets you to 20. I don't know because I'm not looking at the option chain, but keep an eye on this market and pick your spots, but make a move if you can. Nobody received this notification in my Schwab account, ME23andMe account notification. Issuer failed to meet NASDAQ continued listing requirements as of the close of 5/20/24. 5/20/24. I think they've received a 180-day extension, but I'm not 100% sure on this. Again, I don't know for certain. Earnings are due on the 23rd, day after tomorrow. And there's a strong likelihood of activity here to privatize this company, buy everybody out. But I don't have the minute to minute. But that's an interesting thing. Or nobody, keep me posted. Brian, number 189, thumbs up, Bruce. Good morning. I guess they didn't like the GameStop. Had a little pop before the close yesterday. Alberto, Mark Gibson, you get the daily bingo. Uncle Bruce, give him that easy. Give him that easy buzzer. White Feather, Mark Gibson, well done. Zeta State, $20 strikes. I have GameStop 31 $20 strikes for January 2025 expiry. Okay. You receive $5 for them. Nice job. You don't have to do anything. You don't really have to do anything. Alberto said, find a better strike and premium above the buyback. Further out, there's advice. You can certainly go further out and go to 22s, 24s, 25s. It's up to you. I don't know if you want to do it, though. 21.24 is where the stock's at right now, 21.32. The low of the day, 21.10 for GameStop. The volume now, 3.2 million. 21.33 last trade. And it's gapping out now to 21.40 to 21.50. There's not a lot offered here. Alrighty, Smart Rent down 1.5. ME is ahead 0.3 of a penny. Sofi down a nickel at 7.14. Nvidia down $11 at 936.74. Matterport down 2.5. Rocket Lab is up 3 cents. AI down 22 cents. Super Micro down $20. Spire Global down 31 cents at $8.98, now at $9. Adobe up 157. Uber down 47 cents. Apple is up 55. Tesla's up 340. Enphase Energy up down 67 cents. Netflix is up 234. AMD down 281. Unity down 39, Google down 54, Moderna down 97, Cisco down 12, Pfizer down 3. Microsoft up 188, another one of those big cap winners. Trump Media down 65, IBM up 109, HBQ up 33, Amazon down 87 cents. It's one of the big cap losers. Home Depot down $4. Vatic Semiconductors 190 down 190. Goldman Sachs up 148. Boeing down 260, Meta, Facebook down $2, Target down $1, JP Morgan up 259, Costco up 156, Walmart up 62, Disney up 66 cents. We got AMC down 22 cents. We got Royal Caribbean up 35 cents right now. That's what I'm showing here at the moment with a 4-point loss on the Dow. That's all, 4 points. GameStop 21.30, down about 183 or something like that. ME barely up, Sofi down a nickel. That's it. Nvidia improving now at 939, down 845. Nvidia was as low as 933, $6 lower than this. So it's come back $6 at the moment. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. We'll see what's going on, okay? Giddy up. Alberto said, didn't see Jan 2025 expire. You got a lot of time. Alberto, catch it on the next dip or time depreciation, and he's right there too. You don't have to do anything. You can just let these shrink out. You got $5 for what, 29 of them? You got $14,500. let these shrink back if that's what the stock's going to do, if the stock's not going to take off. But, if it does move higher, you'll do a roll-up. So you'll go with the Jan 26, maybe roll up the 30s, whatever. You'll figure it out. Yeah, no problem. Unity at all-time lows again, says Brian. So there's a sign that might be the time to take advantage of that. Who's to say? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you for being part of the channel today, and I'm glad you're all here. Welcome. What else is going on here? I'm just checking comments that were made earlier. I haven't had time to read them today. Can't keep up with you guys as I am trying to keep you posted on what I think is coming up and going on. The Dow down 6.4. 2150, by the way, on GameStop now, moving up a little bit from 2110, 2164. We're climbing on GameStop, still down $1.50. Dow's up 6.8. The S&P down 4.2. Nasdaq down 43. They're actually improving over there, and Treasury yields dip as Fed's Waller calls for more time before supporting any rate cut. Okay. Like I said, S&P down 4, Nasdaq down 42, oil down 85 cents. On interest rates, the 10-year note, 4.4%, down from 4.45%. It's down to 4.40%. Germany is off. Italy, Spain, the UK, all the bonds are lower at the moment, just fractionally. U.S. dollar against the euro, 108.5, pound, 127.1. At the moment, markets in Europe are negative, about 0.28% in London, 0.44% in Germany, 0.93 of a percentage point in France, and we're negative in all U.S. markets right now. On the Dow, down 3.3, S&P down 3.9, Nasdaq down 48. Nothing serious. Just a slight dip so far. 21.21 again on GameStop, 21.28. We're looking closer to the low again of 21.10. We're right in the neighborhood of the low of the day on the GameStop shares. Is it a disaster? No. Yesterday we did see a shot where the market climbed from that 18 level yesterday afternoon to like 23 something in like 10 minutes. So something kicked in. It could have been a shorter bought in by a broker. I don't know. Could it be a shorter worried that the 45 million share financing is just about done and was way oversubscribed? Are they going to announce this? Will Jefferies come out and say, we helped them raise 900 million and that's it? Or will they come out and say, actually, we raised them 980 million and we had demand for 100 million shares, but we only had the authorization to issue 45 million. That tells me it's time for a warrant offering. Just saying. You want to make this market go, you could do a warrant offering. You let the market know there was demand for GameStop shares from institutional traders beyond what they wanted to issue. And then you talk about, we might issue a warrant offering or we start speculating and the stock runs to 25.30 and a warrant offering does come out with a $30 conversion. Oh my God, we're gone. We're just, it's going to be fun. You guys are going to get rich. I don't know. Okay. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I started watching another YouTuber. Don't worry, you are number one. But he has a lot of knowledge and theories on GameStop. Richard Newton, check him out. He's been following since 2020 and tracked the news. You guys would hit it off. There you go. Brian, looks like a disaster, Uncle Bruce. I read that it was someone buying up June 20 calls, about $5 million worth. My question, does that mean whoever sold them need to have the shares? Well, yeah, in case they exercise them. Kelly, I was up on 8,000 something GameStop short last Friday. Now I'm down in the red at almost 500. I should have sold the stocks. Is there anything I can do now, stock wise or option wise? Yeah, you can write cash secured puts. You can sell these shares and then turn around and write $22 cash secured puts for a month out, 3 months out, January, bring in all kinds of money. Yeah. Oh yeah, it ain't over, Kelly. It is not over, and you don't even have to do that. You can just stick around and let the company talk about their financing stories. Anyway, 2108 right now, 2101 is where we're at. Kelly, sit tight, relax, and let's see how this plays out. 4.3 million traded, and we're 2107, 2108, low of 2101 at the moment as we jump around here. For the moment, we're down 18 cents on AMC. Apple's up 87 cents. Tesla's up $3. Nvidia is down 11.40 at 936, 937 range. Okay. Okay. H. Gregory, Uncle Bruce, I'm not sure if you answered this. I'm at the airport. Can GameStop delay the shelf offering until a higher price? They may not have sold a single share. Yeah, that's possible. They may not have sold a single share in this entire run from Friday till now. But history says to me, when a company goes through the motions to file, it costs them thousands of dollars in legals and filing fees. You kind of want to get this done. And it's a lot better to just get it done, announce that it's done, and move forward with your plans. But yeah, I mean, anything is possible, but I don't know, where's that? Kelly, okay, thank you. Hector, Uncle Bruce, I trade using a poor man GameStop, a poor man covered calls. If warrants are issued, how does this affect me? Let's see here. How does it affect? I'm going to have to dig that up because I haven't had a lot of experience with poor man covered call writing on warrants issues. So leave it with me, and I'll get back to you. JJ, Rocket Lab on January, Rocket Lab January 4.5 stinkies at 98 cents. Okay. Is that, are these puts, are these calls, are you writing, are you buying, are you covering? JJ, I'm in the dock here. I feel like, scent of a woman. I have no idea what you're doing. But hey, you want to fill me in on the details, that would be great. Robin hit his all-time highs, makes me sick, says Brian. Robin hit his all-time high. All right. What else is going on? We're up 23 on the Dow now. Thank you very much, Dow Jones. Smart Red unchanged. GameStop 21.28, bounced up from 21.01, 21.33 now on GameStop. 36. They've taken all that stock out of there. Whatever selling came in was bought up, and we're back to 21.30 to 40 range. It would appear at the moment. Okay, I'm writing calls. Alex, Serenity now, Uncle Bruce, Serenity now. So JJ wrote 4.5 or January 4.5s at 98 cents. Oh, okay. And the shares of Rocket Lab are 4.45. So it's all premium, 20% ballpark on the stock price. Okay. Very good. Splayer, Diam puts on the Trump stock are expensive. Nothing to find for $100. Stay away from that crap. Just stay away. The hell away. There you go. 21.27 on GameStop. 21.28 now 29. And there's nothing for sale until 33, 42, 47, 50. There's a little at 62. There's a little GameStop at 21.93. There's a few thousand between here and 21.93. So to move up 70 cents and be down 110 a share would be nothing. I could see yesterday that run up. There wouldn't have been any selling to stop it. This is still the case right now, but it is what it is. I'm offering stink offers. I'm trying to get 98. I see. Who cares? Uncle Bruce, I have $10 Jan 25 calls. Okay. I want to wait to write until some good news on GameStop. Am I being foolish? There you go. Well, look, you could write calls that expire this Friday or next Friday, 22s or 25s, and maybe get $1 or something. I don't know. Or you can write out, 25s or 30s for months out and bring in a nice little thing. And then always work on a rollover if necessary. Bring cash in now. Maybe bring cash in now. Let's go back to this question. You got $10 Jan 25. Write Jan 25 contracts. Bring in $4 or $5 a call. Turn around. Use that money to buy Jan 26 deep in the money calls. Write calls on those. You see. Bring in cash. Buy back your No, sorry. Write as many calls as you can, like deep in money calls, at $30 a share till then go out, Jan 2025, June 2025s, and just keep loading up on the deep in the money calls. So that might be the strategy. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, I did sell 600 shares of GameStop, and then I sold 6 cash secured put 22s. 3 contracts expired this Friday, and the other 3 the following week. Rock and roll, man. That'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm with you, says Mandu. Who cares? I'm with you. RB, yes, Richard Newton is also doing a great job on GameStop. Well, that's great. Look, there's a few. I'm not the only one out there, but we do talk about writing options as well as other stuff. But it's all good. Look at the Dow up 35. Thank you. We're up on the Dow. GameStop 2150 now. 2157 on your GameStop. We're coming on again back to the 60 range here. There's 60 shares for sale. It's 2160 by the way. Now we're at 2145. So we're going to jump around, but we seem to be going up 2 steps, down 1, up 2, down 1, up 2. We're climbing a bit, but it's a nothing burger. We've traded 4.8 million. It's a quiet morning. But we're certainly not straight free falling. But we are fluctuating, and 2110 is a low, 2101 is a low, 2140 is where we're at. So we're up a little off the low, not much. So let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, great, I love it. Come on, baby. ME up 2 cents, 56.6 cents on 182,000. Still do not know what the plan is on a buyout bid. I do not know. There's just been articles saying that CEO wants to buy it. She wants to buy the company. She wants to buy the company, take it private. Well, we haven't seen an offer. We don't know what price she's talking about. I haven't got a clue. All right. RB, Uncle Bruce, you are the best. Brian, RB, yes, I love that he is calm, neutral, not flashy, not a salesman, just a guy who likes the stock. Brian, it's also nice that he has been tracking the timeline of GameStop since 2020. Where else we at here? Sofi down 4 cents. Nvidia at 935 down 12. Matterport down 1.5 cents. 21.35 last trade on GameStop. Now 21.50. We just went through here. A little buy run just came in. Just boom, boom, boom. Took everything out. We're at 21.51 a share. Offered at 54.55 now. Offered at 55. 21.60 now. 21.64 is the cheapest offering now. They're taking out stock right through 21.50, 21.60. Now trading at 21.70. Their stock at 78, and that's being taken out. It's at 79. We're moving up on GameStop here, 5.2 million. 21.79 offers, 84, 97s, and 22s. So we had a buy wave, just take out a bunch of paper between 21.40 and 21.75. Took it all out. 21.88 now. Right now, last trade, one of the high trade just went through. Offered at 89, 8, and at 21.97. 21.77 right now. As we jump 10 and 20 cents between trades. New normal for GameStop. 5.4 million volume now. And it's offered at 21.78. 82 just went through. They took all that out. Just went through at 83. They took that out. There's nothing under 21.83 all of a sudden available. Now we see 155 available at 182. Now we're at 21.90. We just took everything out to 21.91 here. So we're definitely getting some market buy orders coming in here on GameStop. There's absolute buy orders coming in. 5.46 million, 7 million, so 70,000 more just came through here in the last minute buying. 21.84 last indicated sale. 85 now, offered at 94, so it looks like everything has gone to 94. 100 available at 21.93. That's it. That's all it is. All right. Interesting trades. 2,000 available at $22. 9,000 at 22.15. 1,900 at 22.24. So there's like 11, 12,000 available up to 22.24. We're at 21.87 now. Last trade, and we're watching buy orders, sell orders, buy orders. We're just seeing all kinds of flow. 5.58 million now. Another 100,000 just went through. 5.59 million. going for 5.6 million shares. Yep, there it is, 5.6 million. Welcome to the party, pal, at GameStop. What else? Splair at Carvana. It was the worst decision to stay away, but on the other hand, at Trump stock, I don't see $100 downside, just $40 downside. Brian, 5 million volume, lower than usual, but still higher than what the average daily was about 2 weeks ago. Rocket Lab looking good this morning, says Brian. Splair, at least a quarter, 700,000 is not the answer for $45 stock. Alex, there are loads of opportunities on the GameStop options chains to roll at the money if you do some work. Alex, yesterday I rolled $24 expiry, July's to 30 expiry, August for a $20 contract. Bargoon, Alberto, who cares? Not sure if you got your answer. I'm always taking definitive profits over potentials. Only time I don't write is 1 to 3 days prior to earnings. Alex, today I'm looking at 16x June, $16 expiry, June 28th to $19 expiry, July, for about $20. Brian, Uncle Bruce, do you know how swaps work or what they are? Can you give me an example? Swaps. Alex, if you keep knocking these little moves off, you can move up your strike without giving up much time. 2188, by the way, on GameStop. Just keep an eye on that too. RB, writing, traveling, writing. That's what I'm doing right there. What was I going to look at here? The Rocket Labs are at 448, up 8 cents. Thank you. AI down 48 to 2603. And we got Apple up 82, Tesla up 339 right now, Google up 14, Microsoft up $1.32, IBM up $4 on IBM to 174. That's interesting. HPQ up 30 cents. Goldman up $4. These two stocks, Goldman and IBM, are moving the Dow. JP Morgan up 3. That's moving the Dow. Costco's up 4. Walmart up 75 cents. That's moving the Dow. All right. Interesting morning, kids. Lots going on. What else have I got here? There we go. 2191.92 now on GameStop. They are coming up to this 22 level. 3,300 at 22, 9,000 at 22.15. And there's some at 24.26 and at 40. We're trading at 21.92, now 94. They're coming up to the 22 level. I think they're going to take it out. We'll see here. Bidders are popping in at 21.70, 70s, and 80s now. 21.90, there's a 3,500 block there. It's being taken out. It's gone. We're at 93, 97. 22 is going. 22 is about to go. It's gone. Is it gone? It's gone. $22 stock is gone. 3,600. They took it out. Now we're at 21.94. Looking at the 22.15 number now. 9,000 for sale. That might be the next one to go. 6 million volume. Another 400,000 just went through in 5 minutes, kids. There's buying coming in on your GameStop. We're still down 130-ish, 110, 130, but there's buying coming up. Just like the pattern we had 2 weeks ago. This is exactly the same thing. We see a buy wave come in, just take out stock, then it backs off, and the stock backs off 50, 60 cents, and then another buy wave comes in and takes out the offers, and then it backs off, and stock comes in, and then it just comes in and grabs it all, and we are down on the session, we're even on the session, nothing looks like going on at all, everyone's upset, people are frustrated, they're nervous, they're wondering. It's exactly what the buyer wants. The buyer is sucking in the sellers time and time again. I can't believe people are selling this stock at $21.60, having noticed it was $80 a week ago. And they're giving it away now like it's over. It's over because Roaring Kitty is not saying anything. He never said anything. He never bought any. Didn't do anything with anything about this. It had nothing to do with Roaring Kitty. None of it. But then who listens to this YouTuber? 520 people are here. Welcome all to the show. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for thumbs ups this morning. Those of you who've joined this channel as members, upgraded your membership. We have 205 thumbs ups, a fraction of what we were getting lately, because people just don't like it when nothing happens, and so they don't give a thumbs up. But if you can find a thumbs up button for me, there's 516 of you here, 521 of you. Help me out, thank you. ME up 4/10 of a penny. Sofi 715 down 4.5 cents. GameStop 21.43 here, down $1.70 something, I guess. 21.45 just got taken away. There's actually 8,000 at 21.60 available. There's 8,400. I'll be interested to see if that just disappears in like a minute. There's like 400 available between 21.48 and 21.60, and 8,500 at 21.60. Will this seller get bought up in one shot? 21.48 now, last trade. That's the latest highest trade here. 45 now, 46, 47's got taken out. And we're offered at 48 and 49. And then there's this block at 60. Here we go. 40, the 50 stock's gone. We're offered at 57 and 59. 57 is gone. The 59 is, there's 100 there, and there's 8,500 at 60. 52 last trade showing 55. 60 trading. We're trading at 60 now. For a moment, we touched 60. Here it is, 60 again. 8,500 there. Is it gone? It is still there. 8,400 at 60. Trading at 54, 56. Here it is again. It's offered. That's the cheapest stock for sale. Is the 8,400 at 60. Just for a moment, that was the only stock available, and we're trading around 51, 47, 40, 42, 45, 48. We're inching back up again. Yeah, what can I say? I'm just trying to make heads or tail of this market. 6.5 million volume now. There it is. All right. Let's see. RB, that's the ticket, says Alberto. RB and staying strong and healthy. RB Rocket Lab up 2%, looking nice. Cindy, I did a roll this Friday. GameStop credit put 25.28 to the 31st, 8.22, paid 17, but I sold a credit spread for 20, made an iron condor out of it. All right, Brian, Uncle Bruce, I have Jan 26 cash ticket puts on Rocket Lab. I feel like it's too far out. Can I buy it back and sell it Jan 25? Of course you can. You can do anything you want on that. Sure you can. Dude, Uncle Bruce, where's the volume at with GameStop today? We're now at 6.6 million. That's where we're at. There's this, there was a block at 21.60. It's gone. That 9,000 or whatever, it's gone. They took it out. We're now at 57 again, trading at 63. There's a 3,000 at 21.90. They're trading at 74, 21.74, down 139 now, 175. They're going for 21.80 here. They're going for it. 21.80 is in the hood. Then 21.90. There's nothing for sale here. Nothing. Yeah, 75 last trade. These market orders are being printed here. Just stock now at only offered at 85. The 80 stock is gone. The 81 is gone. The 82 is gone. There's some at 83. There's some at 86. There's some at 3,000 at 21.90. That's all there is. Here it goes. 88, 90, and 90. It's gone. 21.95 now. There's 15 shares. Can't keep up with it. 9,000 at 22.15. We're to a 21.94. 94. We're down to $1.20 now. They're taking it away. 21.97, 21.99. We're going through 22 here. There's nothing at 22. 22.01. We're going for 22.15 here. 9,000 available. 1,900 at 22.29. So it's being bought up. We're down 120 a share at 21.88. We are really jumping everywhere. 6.85 million. There you go. 22.15 wall, 9,000. That's a nothing burger. Brian, GameStop just popped in a second. The 21.90. Exactly. We're just jumping down to 96. 21.96 just went through. 96 again went through. It's offered at 95. It's offered at 99. 100. Only 100 here. 100 there. 21.98. 21.99. $22. The $22 stock. We're trading at 22 again. 9,000 at 22.15 is the next. Just some there. 9,000. Then there's hundreds behind it and ahead of it. Just hundreds. That's all. There you go, 2191. I'm just watching it. It's kind of like watching water boil. It boils and calms down. It boils and calms down to about 20, something like that. All right. Fun, isn't it? Isn't it fun? I like this game. We're up 42 points on the Dow. Cheers, everybody. Oh, my. This GameStop could pop up $5 in 1 minute at any time, the way it's trading here. There could be a buy wave at any moment. There's only 7 million traded. It's not like there's a billion for sale. There's nothing for sale here. 7 million traded. We're down $1. So what? This is nothing. Last week we were trading, 100 million a day? Plus, it was insane last couple of weeks. 126 million, 196 million, 187 million, 3 days in a row. We traded 7.2 million. We're at 21.90 at the moment. It's offered at 92, 94. It's offered at 98 now. It's offered at $22 now. There's nothing here. Okay, everybody. Isn't this fun? Thank you all for joining me. And way to go writing options, you guys. Making some dough writing options. Well done. 938 on Nvidia. Down about 960 a share. We've got the GameStop here at 2180, offered at 85. We have 223 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. And thank you to Alberto, Uncle Bruce Appreciation Day at Beachy Apple Pie Homie. Haven't taken any profits yet, though. Right on. Thanks, pal. Thank you for the Uncle Bruce Appreciation Day donation. You're helping us now pay for, Jen and I, you're helping Jen and I pay for our cruises that we've acquired. We have gone ahead and picked up some cruises on the Queen Mary 2. We're going to leave New York on August the 23rd for Southampton. And thank you for those of you. We booked 3 cruises, one to Southampton, and then Southampton back to back. We're doing a Scottish Isle cruise for 12 days. Then we travel to London, to Europe, and then we catch up with the Queen Mary 2 in Hamburg, Germany, and come back to New York October 25. And so thank you for helping out with these donations, because you're helping us pay for these cruises. This is good stuff. There you go. Just give you an idea. This is our ship right here. Queen Mary 2. We're going to be on this one right here. There she is. The Queen Mary 2. You'll note in the middle of the ship where it says Queen Mary 2. If you go down from there, you see those lifeboats. The first set of windows just under those lifeboats, they look like square windows. Those are actually sheltered balconies. That's deck 6. That's where we are. We're going to be on deck 6. There's deck 5 in that white band of the ship, and then the black band is deck 4 down to 3, 2, deck 1, all the way down. We're going to be deck 6 in a sheltered balcony. This is the view from the back of the cruise ship when you're out at sea. I shouldn't call it a cruise ship. It's an ocean liner. This is the restaurant, 3 stories tall. Kind of nice. We're looking forward to this trip. Here's the ship leaving New York, and actually, to be accurate, again, I think we're on this side of the ship, the starboard side, right under where it says number 2. I believe we are the first row under the lifeboats of those square balconies. That's where we're going to be located. I love the location. And just above us is the boardwalk, is the promenade, where you'll walk around the ship. Here's the spa. I'll be spending some time here thinking about how to make you guys richer in this facility. This is what a cabin looks like in the class of cabin we've booked for these cruises. King bed, and then a love seat, and then the balcony. Here's a better look at the balcony. You can see what I'm talking about. The balcony is kind of an enclosed balcony with just that square hole over there. That's because we're on deck 6 and we're going through the North Atlantic. Well, here's our first trip. We're going from New York to Southampton for 1 week. And then here's our second trip from Southampton. We go up to Edinburgh here on the right, and then up through Isle of May, Inverness, and then at the top we come back down Isle of Skye, over to Glasgow via Greenock, and then we're into Liverpool for a couple of nights, and then we're into Cork, Ireland, over in Ireland. Then we come back to Southampton. And when we come back in October, we're going to leave from Hamburg to Southampton and Le Havre, right across back to New York City. And here's where we're leaving New York on August the 23rd and get to Southampton on August 30. And then August 30, we continue on from Southampton. There are all our stops until September the 11th in Southampton. We're going to go to London after that. Probably spend a couple of weeks in London, and then we'll work our way to Switzerland, and eventually we'll be back in Hamburg for the cruise that departs Tuesday, October 15th, getting into Friday, October 25 into New York, Brooklyn again. So any of you making donations to us, you are helping Jen and I make this thing happen. I thank you all very, very much. Alrighty, all. Thank you. 2215 wall on GameStop, says Mandu. That's right. Mick Esco has become a YouTube member. Thank you for joining in. New member. This is a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you for joining up. Appreciate it. And it's great to have you as part of our family. Let's see who else. Brian, did you see about Red Lobster filing for bankruptcy? Yes, unlimited shrimp. Brian, apparently a hedge fund bought the company, sold the land that the restaurants were leased on. It's leased it back to Red Lobster at jacked up rates. Now it's going belly up. Could also be that this is gross. This is part of the plan here. Dude, I seem to recall you saying at one time you'd never take another cruise. What changed your mind? And Spicy, are there going to be any shows while you're gone? Yeah, I'll be doing broadcasts from the ship. I got the high-end internet package. Yeah, I expect to be broadcasting from the Queen Mary. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm not going anywhere. JJ, I've been a member for 37 months on this channel, writing Rocket Lab cover calls July 5 or October 5.5. Which look better, Uncle B? What do you think I should do? Well, if you write the 5.5, you probably get more money for them. But is there liquidity? Can you write? Can you write 6s and bring in even more money? Savage of Wall Street. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Uncle Bruce took your advice yesterday when we touched the 19s, but went a step further. I sold 2 June 21 GameStop $19 cash secured puts for $4 and used premium to buy GameStop. There you go. Alex, looks amazing, Uncle B. Mandu, welcome. Brian, GameStop is also still able to buy up 100 million of their own shares. Not sure if they would do that, but it could happen on a buyback. Alberto, Uncle Bruce, enjoy the cruise. You deserve it. Savage of Wall Street, is that how you do it? Is that how it's done? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to go back to rewatch class number 1 through class number 12. Maybe I'll get the hang of it, laughing out loud. Yes. Brian, I think GameStop is very illiquid, thus the sharp, quick movements. There's nothing available. There you go. That's why a $5 jump is possible at any moment in time. Thank you, viewers, and then thank you in turn, all the suckers that are buying the options you guys are writing, because your option writing and your profits and you buying my classes and doing my one-on-one presentations or these one-on-one sessions and becoming members of this channel, Jen and I go on a cruise ship to Europe because of you and back. Thank you, everybody. Indeed. The donations you're making lets Jen drink on the ship. So help Jen out if if you think she should have a couple of cocktails every day on the Queen Mary, you can make donations to this channel anytime you like. Or PayPal. It's up to you. Thank you very much. 2131, 2133 on GameStop. The low of the day, 2101 on GameStop. That is the low at this point in time. All right, Uncle Bruce, I'll be right behind you in a rowboat behind your cruise ship. There you go. 2134 on the stock. 2137 now on GameStop shares. Well, it wouldn't take much to get back to 22, 23. 10, 20,000 shares, 40,000, 80,000, 100,000 here, nothing. 8.56 million traded. We're going for 9 million here shortly. 2137 just got taken out. We're now at 116 at 2138. That just went away. We're now at 140. Now it's offered at 143. 77 shares at 143. This just traded 144. That's gone. What can I say? We got buying coming in, taking out these offers. We got 14 shares at 2141, 5 at 2142, 12 at 2147. There's 3 at 2182. I mean, there's so many tiny little orders of sells. There's nothing here. They're taking it out. Buying is more aggressive than selling, from what I can tell. 2139 now. All that 38, 39 stock is gone. And we're just going through here. Whatever's offered is just being taken out. There it is. That's the story. Welcome to the party, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Stuart, I'll meet you in Liverpool. Uncle Bruce, we can go for a beer. That sounds like a good idea. We'll be at port overnight in Liverpool, actually. We have a 30-hour stay or something like that. So we can do that. I'm looking forward to the idea of a meet and greet in London. Would love to do a meet and greet in London for this channel. If any of you viewers from Europe would love to come over, or the UK, or you're visiting London, going to be there, join us for a cool one somewhere. We got to figure out where and when. That I'll be working on. I'm going to have to talk to Alex about that and some other viewers and see what we can do. Anyway, we'll see what gives. 2140 on GameStop. That is now being taken out to 2140. Are we going to get some good news at the Sofi Investor Conference today? I sure hope so. I would love to see a little bit of activity that says, Sofi goes to like 785 today. That'd be kind of nice. Stuart, a bit for me, Uncle Bruce. We'll do London. We'll do Liverpool. We'll see you there. Spirit, will there be vlogs for the travel channel? Oh yeah, there'll be. Yeah, I've never seen a cruise ship on YouTube, even when you're on the search, but I prefer your voice. There you go. Yeah, I'll be doing live shows from there if possible, and then I'll be doing videos for TWB on the ship, all about the ship and our stops. So yeah, I'll be busy. I'll be working. I'm going to be working on that. I sure won't be bored on the cruise ship. I'll tell you that. I've got on the ocean liner, I should say. I won't be bored on that ocean liner. 2140 now, last trade. We're offered at 2147. 2143 just got traded out. And there's 110 at 2146. There's nickels and dimes for sale here. Absolutely nothing. You got to get to 2176 for 1,900 shares, and even that is nothing. That's a nothing burger on the sell side. 2140 offering at 2146. Now trading at 42. And the buyers, they're nibbling in here. 8.7 million, but very little offered on the sell side at the moment. AMC is off 12 cents at 471. The high of the day 483. The low 460. Apple is now 192.48, up 144. Tesla's at 178.47, up 350. Nvidia 937, 936.90, 936.20, 935 on Nvidia, 970, 935.70. Are we jumping? 936, 935. Down $11, $12 on Nvidia. That's what it's doing. Welcome to the party, pal. 2140 offered on GameStop, 9 shares. Now there's 34 offered at 2140. Now it's gone. It's offered at 943. 100 shares, 90 at 2143. 100 shares for sale. There you go. Very calm. 8.76 million traded on GameStop now so far. What else? Your cruises, Depeche. Your cruises look perfect. Have fun. You shouldn't have any problems with the show because you'll have Starlink. I had blazing service across the Pacific last year. Lame duck. I did get a discount on a ship called the USS Minnow. Brian, cruise looks awesome. You deserve it, Uncle Bruce, Anti-Gen. Alex, Liverpool or London, fine by me as long as there's beer and drinks. Yeah, Alex, we're thinking if we get together with you, you might be able to help us for where in London should we do this. I'm kind of thinking kind of near a train station to make it easy. So if we were doing it near King's Cross and St. Pancras, if we do it in that area, those two train stations and metro and everything, easy in, easy out for people, that might be the place to pick a pub somewhere around there and get our meet and greet, maybe in the station itself. I don't know. It depends on the locale, and we'll figure it out. Looking forward to it. That'd be a lot of fun. Put some food out there, get some pub food going, and play some darts, have some contests or something. I don't know. We'll have some fun. Get a meet and greet going. That'll be a good time. Looking forward to something like that, maybe on a Saturday afternoon or something in London in September. Yeah, fantastic. We'll compare notes. 2144, 47 now on GameStop. 2147 got taken out. There's nothing for sale there. It's 2148. Now it's trading at 48. Now it's offered at 51. They're taking it out now to 2150, 2151 on GameStop. Another buy run just came in here. 8.84 million. 200 at 2151 for sale. That's it. 53 just went through. They took it out. 54 just got taken out. 24.55 next sell order. 100 shares. They just took that out. They're taking out 21.55 now. So nothing for sale until 21.65. There's 500, and there's 1,000 at 21.84. There's just nothing here. We could run up 50 cents in nothing, just with nothing. Cool. Sounds like some good entertainment is ahead. Maybe we can get together. Maybe we can do a get-together in Hamburg in October before we leave Germany. We'll do a meet and greet in Hamburg. Get people to come out to that. Who knows? That'd be kind of fun. Thank you all for joining us wherever you want to join us. And maybe we can do a meet and greet in New York on the way back home in late October. We'll do something in Manhattan, perhaps. You guys will put something together for Manhattan meet and greet. Who knows? We got to check the timing and logistics and all that good stuff. Man, that could be fun. JJ, Rocket Lab stink call offers just hit. Wrote 10 January 2025, 450 calls at 95 cents. So you're willing to pay $3.55 to buy Rocket Lab. Well done. Splair, I think with Starlink, even some RVers have good cards when they work with something through Wi-Fi. There you go. Giddy up, kids. This should be a fun time. Jen and I are looking forward to it. We're not going to fly to Europe or back. We're going to sail to Europe and back this year. First time for me, it's since 1962 that I've crossed the Atlantic Ocean on a ship. It was a lot different in 1962 than it is now. I was 6 or 7 years old. And I have a few memories, very few memories of being a child on an ocean liner in 1962, crossing the Atlantic to Canada. This should be a little different at age 69. I'll be now 69 by the time we take that cruise. Looking forward to it, man. Really looking forward to it. Way to go, JJ, on bringing in $950 on 10 cash secured puts on Rocket Lab. Well done, well done. 2151 on GameStop here, now at 52. It's slowly inching higher. Still the low of the day, 2101. We're at 2156 now. 2156, climbing a little higher on GameStop. Just small little moves, what's going on here, as offers are slowly being bought away here, but there are very few available. There's nothing in volume available. I see 2200 at 2188. That's 30 cents from here. There's a couple of thousand there. 2156 has gone. The 2155 is gone. We're seeing offers being taken out just bit by bit here. in small little amounts available. Okay, doesn't it just make sense to buy Matterport down here? It does. It makes great sense. And then to write 550 Jan 26 calls, even more sense. Yes, it does make sense to do that. Absolutely. Matterport, the gift that keeps giving. Anyway, the Dow up 56, Matterport at 445 and a half. Gonna make $1.05 a share plus any premiums on those contracts. Free gift, free money. I don't know how else to offer it. I don't know. I try. Some of you want to take free money, some of you don't. 939 on Nvidia now. 939.80, down $8. Okay. Smart Rent down a nickel. It makes sense to buy Smart Rent. The largest group of shareholders are not happy with the Smart Rent performance. They want to shake it up, and so 254 is 1/3 of what they want. I think they want an $8 to $10 market. That's what I think they want. So yeah, this stock is going to get shaken up. I don't know how. Something's going to happen on Smart Rent sooner or later. So I don't know. There's deals here. There's some opportunities, but you have to pick your spots. I understand. And guess those, and I get it, that those of you who are trying to income your way to self-employment, you can't buy Smart Rent right now. You can't buy Matterport right now. You need to write option contracts to bring in income. Totally understandable and the smart way to go. So what are you going to do? Are you going to write cash secured puts on GameStop? Are you going to do credit spreads on Nvidia, credit spreads on AI, credit spreads on Meta, credit spreads on Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Matterport, Nvidia, after the day after tomorrow? What? Of course. Credit spread writing is a great way to bring income in, as witnessed by one of our viewers this morning who've already told us they just hold in $13,000. Yes, indeed. Let's go, baby. There you go. A splitter. That would be gorgeous. I've never seen Hamburg, so in this case, it would be a perfect opportunity. RB1 can do both. That's if you have enough capital, you can do it all. Splitter, or at least less kerosene waste. Splitter. Hamburg would be great. Mick Esco, new member here. Wish I could have found you 3.5 years ago. I'm ready to make my 6,900 shares of GameStop work for me. I feel some stress subside just finding you now. Thanks for responding to my email so quickly. There you go. Welcome to the channel. And if you need a one-on-one session to work it out, we could do one. I can't do one now until Thursday or Friday because I'm booked up here. But yes, welcome. The classes are available, so you can look at that. Here, look at your GameStop now. 2161 just went out the door. Just jump, 20 cents like that. 2161 is the next offer. There's nothing for sale until 2184. There's 1,000 there. That's all. These 6,900 shares right here. This potential option writer could make bring in some easy money here. Let me take a look at the options chain right now. Here we go. 2155 is where we're at right now. I mean, theoretically, you could sell your shares right now for 2155, 2158, 2160, and you could write a 2150 put credit spread that expires this Friday and get paid $225 a share for your 6,900 shares. So you do 69 contracts at $220. So you bring in $13,000+ for this Friday. If the shares stay over 2150, those expire worthless. You keep the money. 225 times 6,900, $15,525 for this Friday. If you wrote 22s, they're higher. You'd get 250, 260 for those. If you wrote 21s, you'd get about $1.95. If you wrote 20s, you'd still get $1.35 ish. So 69 times 135. That would bring you $9,300 for this Friday expiry. If you go into next week, the 31st, and write 20s, you'll bring in about 215, 220 a contract. That would bring you $14,000 plus dollars. If you wrote 21s, you could bring in close to $3, and that would bring you 20 grand for next week Friday. So if you need cash, you can bring in some serious cash. Those of you out there who are wondering, should I do a one-on-one with Uncle Bruce to go over an option trade? When you have these kinds of shares and you're looking to do a trade, you need my help to hold your hand while you're doing it live, can be done. If I help you put together a $3 sale just for a week or two out, and you bring in 21 grand, what is the big deal to spend $400 to spend an hour with me to work this out? Kind of worth your money, isn't it? Worth your time. Yeah, so, you have to decide, though, when and how. You also have to have your option account set up with your broker, your platform, and so that you can do the trade. You should have an option account, a margin account, so you can get paid interest on your balances as well. Anyway, Juan, welcome. Mickey, welcome. Menu number 5, some wall at 215, 9,000 still. Mandu says again, 2215. Mandu says, okay, there's still 2215. Got it. Well, we're at 2160 right now. They're just taking that out. We're at 2162, 64, and there's like not even 100 for sale at any level until you get to 2167. There's just nothing available, and so any kind of a buy wave, we take everything out. 64 just went through. There's very little left at 64. We're at 66 now. It's offered at 66 all of a sudden. Just jumping through here. A 9.4 million traded. Those of you who have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 GameStop, if you write cash secured puts where you sell it at the price here at 2170 and write an option at 2150 to buy it back and get this cash in the meantime, thank you very much. Even if you get exercised, what do you care? 2175, everything just got taken out at 2175 now. So that was another run. 9.48 million has gone through. Okay. Waiting to see if what the wall is. Okay. Splatter saying, okay, everybody, have a wonderful, successful day, and it's worth it. It's worth it. Keep those 6,900 shares. You can pay probably monthly enough to leave the day job. You're at the right place, Brian. Welcome. Get ready to start making some money, and in the conservative manner, even bring long into your company. Splatter, without flying less kerosene gets burned. Whatever. Splatter, if we see you, that would be great. 2165 right now on GameStop. We're down to $1.49. It doesn't matter. You can make money doing options. Obviously, if you have 7,000 shares of GameStop, you sell them here on $22. You bring in $154,000. You could now become a credit spread writer of GameStop if you wanted to, and you could now write deep out of the money credit spreads on GameStop for like 2 weeks, a month, and you could bring in more money every month than you need to live on. You could do that. You have $150,000 available. You can become an Nvidia credit spread writer with $20 spreads. That's $2,000 a position. You can write 70 Nvidia credit spreads at a time, and if you can bring in $3 on a spread times 70. That's 300 times 70 contract. That's $21,000 for like a month of your time. It's worth taking the classes. It's worth one-on-ones. It's worth hanging around here. Yes, you're never going to work again. You don't have to work full-time. You could start traveling next week around the world from now on, just on what you're sitting on. Just these 6,900 GameStops. Change your life completely. Anyway, there you go. Savage Wall Street. Boom! Sofi sold 10 AI. Sold 10 AI July 1925s for $335.45. I don't know how earnings will be, but I don't know if I'm getting over $1 a premium per month. I like it. Take me out or let me roll. It doesn't matter. 10 times 340 is $3,400. Thank you, Brian. Wow, you could sell June 30 strikes on GameStop for 370. That's 25 G's. Holy crap. Brian, this is fun. Brian, worst case, you have to sell your shares for 33.70, or you can just roll. Oh my God, is this easy? Yes, it is. My viewers are salivating at this new member. They're salivating with them. 2168, 2169. We're going back up to 2170 on the offering on GameStop. Here it is, 9.64 million. 2170 is where we're trading at right now. Is what we got. 2170 a share. There's nothing here. There's 50 at 2168. There's 317 at 217 at 69 or something, and I think it's going away. It's trading so fast. It changes so fast. I can't read them. I can't read the quotes. Yeah, Brian gets it. Brian's going, whoa, whoa, holy crap. Brian gets it. 2172 on GameStop. Just took out everything to 72. 2173 just went through. It's gone. We're seeing 1,000 at 2193. That's the only sell order I see of any size. 71.73 a share. A lot going through there on 9.7 million now. Yeah, 9.7 million traded on GameStop. Nothing offered. Hundreds, 200s. That's all. They're taking it out. They're taking it out again. We're up. We're green on AMC now. We're up 4 cents, 5 cents a share. 488, 489. Apple's up $1. Tesla's up 340. Nvidia is 945 down $1.90. Nvidia's come all the way back. There you go. Savage Wall Street. We're going to Reno in a few weeks with the family, and these gamblers are so kind and so giving that they will finance our nice trip with this free $3,400. We'll make sure we have nice dinners. Yay! Brian, premiums are so hot right now. You could write 40s in July for the same premium. Do you think the street knows something? Do you think option players are sensing something? If you write a cash secured put right now at $22 and the stock goes to 26, 27, those puts you wrote will go down to 50 cents. You'll buy them back for virtually nothing, and now you'll write 28s. Stock goes to 32, 33. You'll buy the 28s back for nothing and write 32s. You will take dollars and dollars and dollars and dollars. You'll make money on the way up anyway, even without owning the stock. Just sitting on the cash, earning interest on your money as your cash secured puts shrink to zero. If these shares go up, that's what's going to happen. You get rich anyway. 2182 just went through. There's 9,000 at 2215. That is a nothing burger of selling. That's a nothing burger. 2181 just went through. 2182 just went through. They're offering it at 83 and 84 and 85. The 83 is gone. Now it's offered at 84, 85, 86. The 84 is gone. The 85 is going. It's gone. 88, 892 is offered at 92 now. It's being taken out. It's gone. 93 next offer is the next offer available. The 9,000 at 2215 has been canceled. It is not there anymore. That order is gone. And whoever had it pulled the order. They didn't want to offer it anymore. So maybe we're going higher. 9.95 million on GameStop. Another buy wave just came through. Isn't this fun? Sofi doesn't like being above $7, says Brian. There you go. 2168 now on a bit of a pullback, and now it's at 73 again. Offered at 75, and they're taking it out again. This will run higher. There's 9,000 at 2210. Okay, he came down to nickel. He wants out. He might be taken out here at any moment. We'll see if these buyers take this 9,000 share block out of here. 2177 now, coming back up to 2180 here, yet again for another run. 74, and there's 180. There's 1,600 at $22. There's nothing for sale. A 2210 wall at 910. That's right, man, dude. They moved it down to 2210. I think they're going to get taken out. Not too long from now. That's what I'm guessing here. There's the story. I'm sticking to it. Welcome, everybody. The Dow right now is up 63 points right at the moment. Okay? SoFi 712 a share. Nvidia 944 down $3. Okay? 2170 is the offer on GameStop. All right. Fun times, everybody. Fun. Good times. All right. Alrighty. Thanks again for joining me today, everybody. It's great to have you here, and appreciate the participation. 243 thumbs ups have come in. We still have 400 people watching. That means 160 of you are slackers, and someone is roaming the halls looking for you guys to give you your pink slip because you have not given thumbs ups to Uncle Bruce. This guy is waiting for you. He's looking for you. Strickland. He never had hair. He's looking for you guys. Kids, don't get caught by Strickland. It's not a good idea. Join us if you can, and hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. Thank you, everybody. 2162, 2171. We've taken out all the resistance to 72 again. There's a buy wave. Dennis, I sold 2250 GameStop cash ticket puts for this Friday, and I collected $295. Thank you very much. Cindy B, I've been a member for 28 months on this guy's channel. Mandu, easy. Well done. That was easy. Well done. Way to go, Dennis. Way to go. Taking this cash. Why not? 2166.67 on GameStop. Let it go up. Yeah, let it go up. Let's go up to 25. Dennis is going, yeah, let's go to 25 for sure, because these cash secured puts will be worth nothing. They'll be trading at 10 cents. I'll just buy them back, and now I'll write 25s for next Friday. Thank you again for another $2-3. That was easy. Yeah, Karen, I'm number 257. Thank you, Corinne. Appreciate you for the thumbs up. Let me know what number you are. If you're hitting the thumbs up button, help me out. 2163.64. Waiting for a run to the 22 plus level and beyond. Waiting for that at any time. Yeah. Nvidia 945, trying to get back up on the day here, down $2. That's the story right here, right now. I'm sticking to this story. I'm sticking to it. We took out the 2170 stock. We're now offered at 2172. Running out of paper again down here at these levels. There's really thin offerings. 3,000 at 2190, 9,000 at 2210. This could be gone at any moment. Thank you all for helping out. Cindy, 28 months. It's been a hell of a ride, hasn't it? Hasn't it just been one heck of a ride for all of us around here? It has been crazy. Thank you all so much. Thumbs up meter now, 262. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. GameStop 2164, offered at 65. BW has been a member here for a little while as well. I've been here forever. Said in a way that was said in the Sandlot. 38 months. That was easy. Thank you, BW. Love you, buddy. Thank you, man. 2166 now. It's offered at 68. 72, 74, 79, 81, 86, 90. That 2190, there's only 3,000 left. There's 9,000 at 2210. So there you have it. 2183 just went through. 84, it's all being gobbled up. 85, here we go. 2185 is gone. Now offered at 86. That is offered. It might be being taken out here. 2185, just they took it all out from 2160 to 2185 in like a second. We've traded 10.3 million now. 2190, there's 3,000 there, and that might get taken out at any moment. Everybody, well done, cash to put writers on GameStop. Well done, just taking thousands off the table. For weeks, just a few weeks of your time. You don't even have to go up to January if you want to bring in, money. $3,500 for a week or two on 10 contracts. Nice. Cindy, can I ask what platform I could use to see the sales that you are using? It looks kind of fun. I'm looking at. You can go on to. You can go on to the YouTube uh, site. Just go to YouTube and look at this channel. There's a channel out here. What's it called, Bruce? It's called Stocks Level the number 2. Stocks Level 2. Do a search on your YouTube on another tab, and you'll find this screen, this black screen with these quotes on it. And you can see the level 2 trading with GameStop right in the middle. There's a column right in the middle on GameStop live trading. Alex saying, one thought for London is the Anchor. It's on the Thames. It's 800 years old. Samuel Pepys and Samuel Johnson used to drink there, apparently. I've never been, but it's supposed to be good. The thing I'm wondering, though, is, Alex, if we can do this near a train station and a major metro hub like St. Pancras and St. George's, then we can get people from all over the region to come into that area, meet us there, and then they can go wherever they want after they leave us. And if we get together at like noon on a Saturday until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, it makes it easy to come in, easy to leave, and centrally located maybe. Cindy says, thanks, you're welcome. BW, the power of the Fed is what you're seeing the markets this week. Pins and needles for what was said on Wednesday. Red fodder news moves the market, stalls them while waiting, arm folding trading days. Mandu number 5. I use Webull called NASDAQ Total View. Alex, yeah, good point. I'll see what I can come up with. Right answer. Let's see what we can do there. 21.74 last trade on GameStop, and very little offered between 21.74 and 22.10. Like, not a lot there. So we'll see how that plays out. Thank you all for joining me and being part of this family. Can't thank you guys enough for coming through with us today. The volume now, our GameStop count is 265. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for joining in with us. Thank you to Alberto today for the PayPal donation. That is Queen Mary 2 spending money, which we're going to need a lot of. Thank you all. Drinks, I think colas are $4 each for a can, so it's going to cost me some money. Thank you, guys. Rocket Lab's up 2.5%, says Brian. Giddy up, I say. Go, baby, go. We're back to 21.89 on your GameStop. We just took out the 21.90 stock. It's all gone. Rocket Lab now up 11 cents. Thank you very much. Rocket Lab, keep going. GameStop 22.07 just took out all the 22. We're going for that 22.10 block. Is it gone? It's gone. The 9,000 for sale, gone. It's been taken out. We're down to $1.09 now. 22.04, 05, 22.10, 12, 13, 17. All that's gone. We just went from 22.60 to 22.20 like that. 10.7 million traded on GameStop. All the stock was available, gone. There's 12,000 wanted at 22.05. He didn't get it, or whatever he wanted, he didn't get enough. We're at 22.15, offered at 22 now, offered at 22.20, trading at 22.20. We'll see how this plays out. We've got that big buyer cleared out as well. Now we're taking out the offers. We're just all over the map here. More buying coming in, though, in a hurry. More buyers coming into the stock. 10.9 million. We've had a million go through here in like 20 minutes. Mandu number 5, but easy. Bye-bye, Alex. Let's go. GameStop. Here we go. Down $1.20. We were down $1 just a few moments ago as we hit 22.20. So, yep, we're climbing back again on your GameStop shares. It would seem, but again, I have no news. If any of you see anything on the 45 million share offering, do let me know. We're back into this 21.88 range. 21. It's off at 21.90 there. We're jumping around on the stock trading right now. 11 million volume. All right. Apple at 192. Tesla 178.35. Nvidia 946.40 down $1.10. 480 on AMC down 25 cents. There you go. All right, that's it. Mandu number 5. Neat, Brian. I am doing a bunch of calculations using the 1,600 shares I don't own. Man, the money you could make is just crazy. I'll tell you, you own that kind of stock, you can make some serious money on GameStop. You can make some serious money with GameStop. With this kind of capital, you can make some serious dough. Absolutely right. You just need to know how. Option classes, $150 each. Just so they're just there. I do the best I can with what we've got. Congratulations to Linda, to Nancy. Congratulations to Irvin. Congratulations, Nathan, Charles, Keisha, Earl, Jeannie, Anton, Matthew, Rick, Larry. Congratulations to Peter, Francis Lee. Congratulations to John, Sherilyn. Thank you, and congratulations also to Roger, Grant, to Freddie, Malroy, and all of you who have put in orders through me to buy all of these classes in one shot. I congratulate you. Got a special deal for you on that. Well done. Yeah, you're changing your complete financial existence. And just a couple of option trades can make a big difference in your cash balances and your, I don't know, payables, credit card bills, car loans, IOUs to neighbors, friends, relatives. Some of you need a new tranny for your vehicle, tranny money. Just, if I can help you, I'm happy to do it. So many people do not understand the differential that they could make for their lives on a couple of contract trades on options. It just changes the outlook completely, 180. But you have to get into it. And again, I'm talking to right now 374 people who are left from the 500 who were here earlier. There are 3.7 million people out there that could use our services. Don't know I exist. Don't know anything about option writing. Haven't heard about it. All they know is options are risky, stay away. That's all they know. And options are risky for the buyers of the options, not the sellers. You are sellers. You're the casinos. It's not risky being a casino. No, it's risky being a gambler in a casino. But hey, it is what it is, and we accept our fate. We accept the market the way the market works, and we take advantage of the market and take the gifts they hand us. So welcome everybody to the program. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to say my goodbyes now. I will not see you tomorrow morning at this time. I will be back on Thursday morning. I might be on the air tomorrow later in the day because tomorrow afternoon things get quiet again. But this morning, for the rest of today, mayhem in this condo. And so I'll see you Thursday morning at our regular scheduled time to make more dinero late this week. Thank you all for subscribing, becoming a member, taking the classes, doing one-on-ones, donations, you name it. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your session. Neat is what we say. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Enjoy. Get richer. Get the dinero. And we'll talk to you either late tomorrow or Thursday morning first thing. And we'll keep you posted. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.